Hello, my dear students. Today I'm going to start with the third chapter of Geography, Class 8, that is Mineral and Power Resources. The topics which would be covered are types of minerals, uses of minerals, and conservation of minerals. A naturally occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition is a mineral. Minerals are formed in different types of geological environments under varying conditions. They are created by natural processes without any human interference. They can be identified on the basis of the physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical properties such as solubility. Now let us understand the types of minerals. On the basis of composition, minerals are classified mainly as metallic and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals contain metal in raw form. Metals are good conductors of electricity, for example, iron and bauxite. Metallic minerals can be further divided into ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. Ferrous minerals contain iron, while non-ferrous minerals do not have any iron. Iron ore, manganese, and chromites are examples of ferrous minerals. Gold, copper, tin, and silver are examples of non-ferrous minerals. Metallic minerals are found in nature in the form of ores. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metal, for example, mica, limestone, gypsum. Power minerals such as fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, and natural gas, which produce thermal energy, are also non-metallic. Nuclear minerals such as uranium and thorium, which generate nuclear energy, are also non-metallic. The extraction of minerals would depend upon many factors. For example, concentration of the mineral, accessibility of a mineral reserve, and availability of technology. Minerals can be extracted from the earth through mining, drilling, and quarrying. Mining is a process of extraction of minerals from inside the earth's crust. It can be of two types: open cast mining and shaft mining. Minerals that lie at shallow depths are taken out by removing the surface layer. This is known as open cast mining. Deep bores called shafts have to be made to reach the mineral deposits that lie at great depths, which is known as shaft mining. Drilling is the process by which deep wells are bored into the earth to extract minerals that are found far below the earth's surface. Minerals like petroleum and natural gas, which occur in liquid form, are extracted by this process. Quarrying involves simply digging out of the minerals that lie near the earth's surface. Extraction of rocks from the mountainside to put in the stone crusher is an example of quarrying. What are the uses of minerals? Minerals are used in many industries. Minerals which are used for gems are used. These are then set in various styles of jewelry. Copper is another metal used in everything from coins to pipes. Silicon, used in the computer industry, is also obtained from quartz. Aluminium, obtained from its ore, bauxite, is used in automobiles and airplanes, bottling industry, buildings, and even in kitchen cookware. Why do we need to conserve minerals? Minerals are an indispensable part of our lives. The present pace of development has been possible due to minerals. Minerals are considered non-renewable resources as they take thousands of years to form. This means their reserves are limited. The rate at which we have been consuming minerals is much more faster than the rate at which they form. Therefore, it is important that we utilize them properly. We can conserve minerals by minimizing wastage during mining, recycling minerals and using them, developing new technologies to utilize minerals more effectively. I end up with the today's topics, and in my next video we'll be continuing with the power resources. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you. Stay blessed.